So like I said, after I catch my
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey y'all. What's up? We getting it together. Give me a little second. You know I gotta get my water. Say hi, say hi.
What's up, y'all? What?
What are you doing?
Camera. I don't know what to say. I can't be in the camera. Haley Bailey. Hi, Haley Bailey. Anya.
Thank you.
Anya. Hi, Anya. We need to rotate this. What? Hi, Anya. She right here, y'all. She got on the, I don't know what the hell you call the shirt is.
Let me say hi.
It's like cranberry juice.
Hey y'all, hey. Okay, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on.
Oh, I look a little crusty.
Come in, hey, look at y'all. You rolled up already? Okay then. All right, so listen, y'all. Today, y'all, we are about to talk about interracial relationships and how we feel about it. And we about to talk about the LGBT community. Let me disclaim this now, y'all. We are not spewing any hate. These are all our personal opinions. We are not hateful people. We are literally just talking. We don't know too much, a lot about. No one here is in the LGBTQ community, so we don't know a lot about that community. So if you have any comments or anything, please just ask us and write it down there. Don't be going off on us, because y'all know I'm really sensitive with the LGBTQ community, because y'all do not be fucking with me sometimes. So I don't want no smoke. So I just had to make sure I put that on there and make this disclaimer. Yeah, I'm trying to fix this thing, y'all. Y'all know this is only my second time going live on YouTube, so I gotta figure this out. So I'm trying to make sure I get everybody in here. So come on, y'all. We gotta try to make sure I get everybody. Come on, Dion. Let me see if I could. Should I put the phone down for a little bit more? Yeah, let me.
What? I'm in the camera.
No, you're not in the camera. And y'all, we on Facebook too, y'all. Scoot over, Dion. You ain't in the camera. Let me see.
Oh, there we go. Gotcha.
All right, I'll get right here in the middle.
Oh, it's not YouTube. Go ahead. Please.
All right, y'all, there we go. 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 So, all right, y'all, we are talking about the LGBTQ community, and we are talking about, and we're going to talk about interracial relationships. We're going to let everybody introduce themselves, and we're going to have all their social media. Eventually, when I put the video up, I'm going to make sure I put all the stuff on there. Oh, no, y'all, this is live, so it's automatically up. So y'all going to have to just tell them y'all social media so they can follow y'all, eventually. Because when it goes up, it goes up.
India Collier on Facebook, everybody.
So y'all know who I am already, of course. I'm from the CB and CC show, of course. So yeah. Oh yeah, let me get my candle too, y'all. So I'm gonna let Dion tell y'all who he is, and I'm gonna let Amy tell y'all who he is and all that stuff before. And then, oh, whoa, wait.
I'm Pooch. Show famous in the building. Better get into this interesting conversation. Hope y'all enjoy. He's biracial, by the way. What? He is. I'm straight Afro Thunder.
All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Thank you for joining, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. We about to talk about interracial relationships, and we are going to talk about touch a little basis on the LGBT community. But before we do all that, I want y'all to go to Etsy.com and check out Miss Know It All Crafts for my candles. We have 6 different affirmations, 6 different scents, and 6 different colors. $10 each, 8 ounces, great candles. Black owned, support black owned businesses. But, so now let's get into it. You ready? You be like, all right, y'all. So what we're talking about is, we want to talk about interracial relationships, and I want to hear about everybody feel, because everybody's like feeling is different, and yeah, that's what we want to talk about. So that's what we about to talk about, y'all. So if y'all got something to say, if y'all feel some kind of way, if you are a mixed person, that's even better, because I want to know y'all in what?
Oh, that's my message.
Y'all in. Ready to talk shit, y'all in. But yeah, so that's what we about to talk about, y'all. So yeah, that's it.
So I fully support black and white relationships, whatever. I don't know about nobody else.
This is where I'm at, y'all. Like, I'm not against it at all. Me per se, I don't want to date outside of my race myself, just because I don't feel like I'll be able to connect Not y'all ugly. Shut up, Antoine. You're a hater. But I don't feel like it. I just feel like, for me personally, I don't want to be in a relationship, outside of my my race. But if my child or my daughter or my son come to me and they in a relationship outside of our race, I'm not about to be like shun them or no shit like that. Like I feel like that back in the day. You know what I mean? Like I don't think we do that no more.
Yeah.
You seem a little light. You on the light end with yourself, brother. So what's up? What's up with that? Are you mixed?
Yeah.
Tell the people what's up. Like you don't know.
I'm African American, native Cherokee Indian, and German. So
Oh, okay.
got a little bit on the mix.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
So do you date outside your race? He hating it. Yeah, y'all already got 3.
No, not really. My grandma always told me growing up, you can talk to white girls, but don't marry them.
So I have a question. Since y'all are
That's just coming from the old schools.
but y'all are black men, so y'all can help me and help me understand it. Is it y'all can go outside y'all race and y'all can't date white women, and y'all can date other women, or is it just white women that's out? You know what I mean? Like, cause I've never known, or what is that?
I don't know. We don't mind one.
No, I'm saying, like, is it a thing though?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know for me, I just teach my son about black love. I teach him what we have. You know what I mean? What I got. I don't really, not necessarily say I don't care too much, but I just think now society is so. I understand people who say, I understand black men and white men who say they want their people to stay within their race. I get it. Yeah, I don't dislike it. I'm not about to date outside my race just because I don't think I have anything in common with white people. With white men especially. Like, I just feel like they're so corny. For me, I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just too corny for me. And it just don't work out.
Yeah, white girls. Yeah, I gotta stay with the sisters, because just for me, I even when I did talk to some white girls when I was in school, we just never had anything in common. I would talk about our black history and everything.
You would talk about black history to the white girl?
What's up, Paul?
Educate them on.
Paul, you biracial? Would you date outside your race?
And how we came up.
Maybe we should turn it this way. So it could be long class.
She wasn't feeling that.
See, that's another thing. Like, I feel like that's another thing. I feel like if I'm
So I
dating
couldn't be really honest with her, and she was like, yeah, well, she just wanted the pleasantries. She just wanted.
not the pleasure.
That's all it was.
But see, that's another thing. Like, as a black man, do y'all feel like that? Like, that's what a lot of, like, I feel like, did y'all see that post a long time ago? Well, not a long time ago.
They think we
Like,
exotic. They call us exotic.
there's not a race. I don't feel there's not a race that don't want a black man. I mean, I feel like y'all unique people. Like, there's no need, you know what I mean? So why wouldn't you?
So, Paul, is that a yes that you stay in your race or you date outside your race, bro?
The fact that black people think it's such a privilege to be half white, that's such a that pisses me off so much. I'm gonna allow y'all to do it because that's cool, but it really aggravates
Hey, do you
me.
date white dudes?
Yeah.
Haley, you date white dudes? No?
Damn. She was aggressive with you. Haley said, no, come over here, Haley. We gonna have. I'm nervous. Don't be nervous, y'all.
Haley Bailey, everybody.
Fat.
Haley
Hey,
D model.
y'all.
Haley D model. Booker, you know. IG, what's your IG?
My Instagram, Haley_Yates, HALEE_YATES.
Yeah.
Her.
All right, so another thing we wanted to talk about, y'all, we wanted to talk about the LGBT community. But another thing, let me say this. I'm really not nervous, but when you talk about the LGBTQ community, I feel like they get really sensitive.
Hey, India,
I agree.
come here.
They white, big credit right.
Who said that?
Why does it offend you?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Well, it doesn't. Let me say, it doesn't offend me. It offends me that y'all feel like it's a privilege. You know, I'm half white. I'm half white. Like it's a privilege. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It's not necessarily offensive to me. It's not offensive to me at all. I'm just saying, like, it's just kind of sad. Like, damn. You know?
I don't be like, oh yeah, I'm
Don't
half
say
white.
that.
I don't even do that. Like, unless somebody come up to me and be like, what do you want to? Then I'll tell them. But I don't be like, oh yeah, I'm mixed. I just be like, I'm black.
You know what my ex-best friend, who's a white woman, she had told me? She said, I don't know why mixed black people do that, because we see y'all as the same. We see y'all as niggas. Like, yeah, it ain't no mix. Y'all niggas. That's scary. That's sad. And we be so, oh, I mixed. No, bitch, they see you as a nigga. But that's okay, too. I mean, you know, to each his own. I'm not, you know, trying to harm anyone.
But it's still like a balance.
Just like, so like a white lady coming up touching your hair, like, that's a no-no?
Now that's another thing. See, this is something else I don't agree with. I don't feel like I know this for a fact. White women, if they do that, I feel like they're doing it to be offensive. Because there's no way in 2021 you're going to tell me you don't know any better. Now, and let me say this, I am able to say that in Korea it happened a lot. I'm talking about it was to the point, y'all, where I was smacking women's hands. Yes, bitch, get your hand off my child's hair. I'm not no fucking chia pet. You don't walk around go rubbing your kids' hair, so don't do that to mine. But I do know that over there, they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? They don't know no better. So what's the excuse? What's the excuse for you doing that? So how do you feel about that?
Well, I'm bald-headed, so nobody's ever walked up to me and...
Well, you got a mom, you got a sister, you got me. How do you feel like if you see a woman, we in a store, and you behind me, and she just, you know my hair long, and she just doing this to my hair, and I don't feel it. What you going?
I'm gonna tell y'all, tail slackers.
But do you feel like that's disrespectful, or do you feel like what's your...
Touching me, period, is disrespectful. I don't care if it's my hair, my shirt. Don't touch me.
Do it make you feel... I take it offensively, y'all. I don't know how y'all feel. I take it offensively.
You taking offense to me?
What?
White lady walk and say, my hair is pretty.
I mean, I don't take it offensively.
Well, see, now that's another thing. I think that's different too. Let me say that, y'all. I think that's different when they come in and say they that's pretty. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I know they be trying to be relatable. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes they do. They don't be trying to be, oh, your hair is pretty, girl. I like that. I get that. I'm saying when they trying to be, yeah, like don't spectate my hair. You know what I mean? Like I'm not no chia pet. Don't do that. Do I do that to you? You know what I'm saying? And y'all shit unique. It's straight down and it's greasy sometimes. And I want to know what the fuck that is, but I don't touch it. I'm not going to do all of it. So yeah, that's aggravating. Hey y'all, thank you for joining.
What's two?
Oh, we can put it on the TV too.
I'm not gonna use the right word for it, like.
That's what I be saying.
Cause there's another thing, like.
You won't. It don't show up on here. You won't see it till after. It's weird. I don't know why.
What Paul say?
Hey, cuz.
I don't know where that just went.
So wait, Paul. I asked you, do you date white women?
He said he date both.
You date both?
He said I'm both, so I can date both.
But see, I don't think that's true. I think if you're white, you can date both. If you black, you can date both. You date who you want to date. I mean, you know what I mean? I think it's your preference, whoever you want to date. And I think we got to get over that. Like, if a motherfucker want to date who they want to let them do who they going to do. That ain't none of my business. But what I don't like is what you're not going to do is push that on me. That's the same way I feel about a lot of stuff. That, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not against it at all. Don't get it wrong. But for me, as for what I'm going to have sex with, as for what I'm going to suck on, it's going to be black. That's all I'm saying. So I feel like everybody can date and do what they want to do. I feel like everybody has that privilege. You know what I mean? I don't feel like love is love. I got that different. But I feel like I just can't relate to it.
Okay, so what about the agenda pushing the LGBTQ on the kids?
I hate that because it's like everybody think it's a trend now. It's not a trend to be gay at all. Like they kind of shove it down. Like they put it in Nickelodeon shows. It's kind of like it's like a priority to be like, oh, we have to put something gay in this real quick, and then they put it on the show. That's what it seems like it is nowadays. And I hate it.
You know what? I seen this girl. She's a Black Panther, but she's gay, and she was saying how she felt it was disrespectful because she feels like they're making it like it's a gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gay for 6 years. You know what I mean? Then I'll be straight and have kids and live a regular life type shit. You know what I mean? Just how, you know what I mean? And I don't know if that's what we're doing.
If they go down that path and they teach their kids that, and then they grow up and turn around like, hey, I was playing with this at 6. I don't want that. And then go and be.
So do you feel like being gay is a learned behavior, or you feel like you're born that way? What you feel?
That is, and I've had this conversation with my aunt because my aunt she's gay and she's a believer that you're born gay.
Well, how do you feel?
I feel that it's taught.
Okay, how do you feel?
I feel it's environment.
How do you feel?
I feel like, I don't know. You can be born that way.
You feel like you can't be born?
I feel like that because it can't.
I feel like that too.
There's some people that's environmental that grew up to be straight with 2 dads, you know what I'm saying? With 2 moms, and they still date this, you know what I'm saying, a different race. I don't think.
Right, but so you don't feel like it's influential. That's what you're saying. So you don't feel like it's influential. So you feel like a person comes out of the womb a bisexual. I mean, like if I came out gay. That's what you think that's a thing.
For a majority of the part, yeah.
to like not come out the womb, but old enough to know
What you like.
don't like girls. If you're a boy and you don't like girls, you like boys. Then yeah, I feel like you. If you want to say born with it, because
Danielle said it's a mixture of the things, honestly. So it's a mix of things.
So you think that it's a mix of being like, as far as being a mix of things, you feel like it's a mix of things as in being born? Like I don't understand that. It's a
For me,
like I don't feel like it can't be a mix. You either born that way or you're not. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you feel like you can't be born or you can't.
I feel really.
Being born that way, it can happen due to the spirit through the mother and our father. Is I can't speak all of it.
Dominant.
Dominic, and then passing to the child. Yes, the spirit. Okay, I respect that. Well, for me, y'all, I feel like a lot right now. I don't know necessarily with the whole agenda thing because I am a conspiracy theory, so I do feel like a lot of shit is against black people anyway. But I am going to say that I do feel like a lot of this stuff is becoming, it is becoming a thing. Like our kids are becoming confused. You know what I'm saying? Like our kids don't know what. Like now, I'm trying to learn. Now, mind you, I'm a 35-year-old woman, and I'm trying to learn about non-binary and binary, and that's a lot as a grown woman. So imagine how we take this and we give it to our kids. So now they confused. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, my son told me, like, shit, mama, I don't even know if I want kids because shit, if I have a kid, I name him Brandon. He can turn out to be Brenda. And he like, what the? I don't even. That's a lot. And he's 15. So I feel like it is like it is kind of it's being not necessarily taught, but it is kind of being, you know what I mean? These kids got a lot of decisions. If I can decide, like I'm really trying to decide on whether I want to be a rich white woman because they let you do what the fuck you want to do.
I'm trans skinny.
You hear me? Like shit, if you can do that,
I'm trans skinny.
Yeah.
I was born fat, but
Put
I'm
me
skinny.
in Paris Hilton set. You hear me? I'm about to change the
I can identify as
world.
I want to. So I'm trans skinny. So technically,
So I don't know, y'all. I think that it's a really touchy subject. Some people can feel they are born the way.
some circumstances.
So that's another thing, y'all. Do y'all feel like that's a mental
See,
issue?
okay, so a lot of the gay people that I know say they was molested, and then now they're gay. That's a lot of people saying that too.
That mean they enjoyed it.
But, huh?
That must mean they enjoyed it.
That's how I feel, I guess. I don't know. It's either.
I don't know. I don't agree with enjoyment part. I think what happened. I think with that, I don't know. Now let me say this too. This is another. I ain't never been touched, so I don't know, and I'm never going to try to act like I know because I think that changes your whole fucking life. So I can't even act like I understand because I don't. But I feel like when you are touched, I feel like that takes that takes something from you. When I was in the psych ward, this girl who was touched, I was there for a month, y'all. So I built relationships with people. And this one girl, she was like, I hate me. Like, you know what I mean? My daddy touched me, so I don't never want to see a dick. I've never seen another one since my daddy touched me at 8. So she acts like a man, and she never wants to touch a man. And she said because her daddy touched her, so she thinks a man is disgusting. And think about that mentally, I get that. So I don't know if that's why she's gay, but I kind of think that's why she's gay, if you get what I'm saying. So I don't know, y'all. I really can't say. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Think about that. That's deep. And then y'all think about this. A lot of boys go through that, especially black boys. A lot of black boys go through that. They get touched, and they as kids, you know, you gonna get aroused. You want to get aroused, and you know you're gonna get aroused. You don't know what you liked it. Like that felt good. So now you a little boy who 5, 6, 7 years old. You like this man touched you. You don't know if it, you know my dick got hard and it felt good. But shit, I know I ain't supposed to like men. Do I like men now? Like so now you all confused. Now what? Now we in a cesspool of fucking confusion. So I think it's just like a lot of, it's just so many avenues to this shit. And like I said, I can't say what I know because I don't know.
So what would be the difference between?
That's not true at all. What's not true?
What would be the difference between?
That was a story that somebody told me about their life.
What's not true, cuz?
That was a true story.
Okay, so what do you think the difference between being taught it in schools versus figuring it out when you grow in like?
See, okay.
Because if you go to public school, you can.
So figuring it out and being taught in school is two different things. So I feel like the schools are saying, since a lot of our kids, you know, back in our day, it wasn't talked about. Being gay wasn't talking about it. You gay, they cut you off.
Period.
So
Now,
that's not true. That molestation is a big factor. Who said? I said I didn't know it was a big factor. I don't, I'm saying about the story I just told y'all was a big factor in that story. I don't know about it being a thing, but I think, I don't know. What you saying? I'm sorry, I just was answering the question.
Oh no, I was saying the difference between a child learning it through school to be aware versus eventually seeing it when you get to a certain age, and especially with kids that are on tablets at the age of 6, 7, 8, what we witness now. I mean, they're being exposed a lot earlier.
But see, that's another thing. Whose responsibility is that? Whose responsibility is that? I personally don't want the schools teaching my son about sex. Like, I can't trust you motherfuckers to teach my son about the basic stuff. So why would I want y'all teaching him about sex?
technically, honestly,
And I don't feel like
it's up to the parents. But for real, for this, how I look at it.
I feel like y'all should homeschool y'all kids.
I feel like the kids' environment raised them, not the parents. The parents just share their experiences and try to guide the kids to where the parents want the kids to be. We don't, honestly, we learn what we know outside the home. Why? Because we scared to do it in front of our parents. So how do I start smoking weed and cigarettes? I went outside. You know what I'm saying? How did I know that I like stealing cars or whatever?
No, I'm saying being touched is not everybody's story. Some people feel like, okay. I was like, what? Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's true too. I don't think that's everybody's story either. He said that he knew a lot of people who said that. You know, that's the thing. Yeah. And I was telling you the story that I knew from a girl who told me.
I feel like people was born that way. It can be influenced in some areas, but I feel like people born that way. You come out the womb, not the womb, but when you old enough to make a decision, like to look at a man or a woman and say, "Oh, I like that."
But I also feel like it's like environmental because it's like
what you see.
Right.
Yeah. You are your environment. Yeah.
Right. It's kind of like with the language. Like when you hear Spanish, you're gonna speak Spanish.
So if you hear, and the reason why I'm bringing this in because I feel like it's taught because my aunt had an older brother. The oldest brother is gay, and she seen that. And who he was around growing up and seeing what he watched, because grown men, I've never seen grown men sit and watch soap operas and do the little wave their hand and do all the stuff that they do, and that's what she was exposed to growing up. So she was just gay from then. She never talked to a man because she had her brother. She had her older brother.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, look, we got a little rhythm. You see,
that's why I feel like it's taught. That's why I feel like.
Okay, I agree with that. But see, I think it matches with what Haley just said.
If it's taught, right? What if you got a wife and a husband? How is that being taught? If the kid grew up in the household with the mom and dad.
But see, it's not, again, influential. Who's the greater influence? Kids can be, the media, the TV, like you said, the greater influence. You heard me just say that I know what I show. I want to show black love to my child. That's what I want to show him. I'm not telling my child which way to go or where, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to love my child unconditionally, whether he's gay, whether he got a white girl or a Chinese girl. I just told y'all what I prefer, what I want. But that's me. That's what I want. I'm not pushing what I want on my child. Where he going to go is where he going to go. But what he's going to see is black love and a man and a woman loving each other. That's what I'm showing him. That's it. That's how I feel, y'all. That's my personal opinion.
And then it's also like when you go to school, like what Deanna was saying, like parents can't control what you do when you leave the house. So also like if you see your friends, all your friends gay, all your boys that are friends painting their nails, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna paint my nails because my friend was doing it. So I think it's cool to paint my nails or whatever. But it's really not deep down. Like, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't want that. If I did have a son, I wouldn't want that. But it's like a controversial topic because everybody thinks it's nothing, but it's also, you know what I mean?
You know what Dion just said that I've noticed that a lot of black men have I feel like a lot of black men get this rap of being homophobic when in all actuality they're not homophobic. I feel like they don't like the flamboyantness of it. Like, you a man, be a man. You like men, that's cool too, but why are you trying to portray yourself as a woman? You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you said with the nail polish thing.
I feel like that too. But here's my thing. If you,
hold on, y'all. I'm about to get up for some 1 second. I'm about to get up.
If you a man that wants to be a woman.
Oh, I see the comment.
If you a man that wants to be a woman.
Yes. Hey, friend.
Don't expect me to treat you like I would a woman. I'm not gonna walk up to you and give you a hug, or I ain't walk up to you and, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it because you're still a man, right? Or am I tripping? Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. Hello?
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying.
All up in my personal business. Cause I can't sit regularly.
All right, Haley, you in high school. What do you see? What do you see?
I see a lot of buffoonery. I see a lot of buffoonery at my school. Ridiculous stuff. Where did she get this?
So, my cousin said she feel like it's a trend, right? Like it's cool to be gay today.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Do you feel like it's a trend, cuz?
That a trend being gay? I don't necessarily feel like it's a trend. I feel like that the kids are thinking it's a trend, and the kids thinking that it's, you know, they getting confused. They don't know what to do.
Right.
I do feel like that. And I hate it for the kids. But see, I'm also learning that I'm starting to feel like a lot of times, y'all, shit that we don't understand, we disagree with, so we feel like it's wrong. And I'm trying to get out of that myself. Like, I don't understand the LGBTQ. I don't understand anything about them. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. I could get confused. So I try to kind of like back away from it because I don't want to be confused. Like, you know what I mean? I know what I know, what science shows, and that's what I go by a lot of. So I try not to even talk about it because I don't know that much about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's so much shit. It's binary, it's non-binary, it's a lot of shit, and I feel like a lot of it is mental. So don't put your shit on me. At the end of the day, that's just how I ultimately feel about all of it.
I feel like a lot of it's made up. Majority of it's made up. You're gay or you're straight. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it can be anything else.
Oh, like all the extra stuff that we got going on.
The LG, fine. But the rest of the stuff, the QT, the V's,
all the
It
extra
all
stuff,
has
yeah.
to do with being gay. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I don't understand why I got so many letters.
It should
in it.
just be
Because
gay.
sometimes,
Either
like,
gay or straight.
all tomboyish girls are not gay. Like, there's some tomboyish girls that
Yeah,
act
just
like boys, but they totally like dudes.
Right, then you straight. That's what I'm saying.
So, okay, and another thing I'm learning about now, y'all, I'm learning about cis women and cis men. I don't know if y'all know anything about
You
that.
say, what the hell is that?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm learning about all this shit, and that's what I'm saying. It's so confusing, and I feel like it's confusing because like, if I think I'm a woman and I was born a man, that's my business. I shouldn't. You get what I'm saying? Don't confuse me, because I'm confused. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because it's confusing. I promise y'all, I be so confused about all this shit. I'm like binary now. I'm binary. I'm a cis woman. Like, I'm just a woman. Now you a cis woman. Like, what is a cis woman?
Right.
And they like a cis woman is a regular woman. I'm like, so why we putting all this shit on it?
Like, they're just doing too much. It's becoming a trend.
You have it?
Me neither. I'm looking at it like, what?
Really? You ever heard of it?
You never heard
Cis?
of that?
Yeah, that's a thing. They cis women and cis
But
men.
it's just regular though.
So
like,
is that why girls say, what's up, sis? Or sis?
No, it's cis. It's
C-I-S.
CIS, like cis.
Oh.
Cis. Like, what does it mean? I wonder. Cis. What does it mean? I'm gonna say cis. I don't even know.
It
what
don't
it means.
even mean nothing. They just want to put a title on everything. That's another thing too. Put
The
a title
titles?
on everything. You don't have to put a title on every single thing.
All right, y'all. Well, Facebook, y'all gonna stay here, but I'm about to switch networks on YouTube, and I'm about to get on IG. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Y'all, I'm not here yet. Hey y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Damn, I don't even want to get off now. I guess I won't get off. That's fine too. Yeah, I'm stay here. All right. So another thing. This is what I want to talk about too. Another subject I want to talk about, y'all. Let me bring it down. And I want y'all to give us y'all input, y'all honest input, please. Give us y'all honest input. Because black love of natural born African black man and natural born lovely African black lady. Yes, you see it, baby. You already know how I'm coming. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about, y'all. I really am not necessarily confused because I know how I feel. How do y'all feel about transgender men dating men but saying that the men aren't gay. Do y'all feel that a man who dates a transgender woman is gay? Is a gay man?
Yes.
You say yes, Dion?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How do you feel, Haley?
I feel like yeah. I feel like it's
How do you feel? Scoot over here so they can see you on my thing, y'all. I'm sorry. This I ain't stood. Let me scoot down some.
What was the question again?
I hope y'all, yeah, everybody can hear me. All right, the question was, how do you feel if a transgender man a transgender woman dates a man? Is that man gay?
Yes.
Yes,
Everybody said yes.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Okay.
What does your guys say? What do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like they're gay or what? Okay, so I was on a live that I had before. It was a transgender woman, and she was saying that she doesn't feel like she has to. She's like they're not gay. A man who dates, she's like she does not date gay men. They what you say? They are indeed. They are indeed. Okay, I respect that. I totally respect that. Well, the transgender girl, she was saying she has got the sex change and everything. She said that the men that she date are not gay, and she was firm on that.
Yeah.
So the guy from New York Undercover Cop, what's his name? Malik Yoga. Do y'all remember him? Malik Yoga. He came out and he said that he likes transgender women. He doesn't like women who have gotten the change. He likes actual transgender women who still have their sex change. But he said he's not a gay man.
He just don't want no kids. Just get a woman who got.
He got a lot of kids. He already got
He
kids.
don't want no mom.
Yeah, he probably don't want no more. Yeah, he probably don't want no more. So he wants a man with a penis though?
No. I don't know.
Well, he a TV star, and he came out and he said he likes transgender women, but he don't like transgender women who have the sex change. That he wants them with a penis, but he said he's not gay.
He wants him with a penis?
Mhm.
Oh, then he
He
gay.
is gay. So I'm
You wanna
just
suck some
like,
cock?
what?
But yeah, a lot of people say that's not a thing. I'm telling you. And let me tell you another thing on my TikTok. Yeah, follow us on my TikTok. Go get everybody TikTok's name. But my TikTok name is Charles and Chairs with the N and back up to us. Follow us on both of those too. What's your TikTok name? What's your TikTok name?
I'm on Smash on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't even use it.
Okay, well follow us on all my social media, y'all. On our IG, Charles and Chairs. Everything is Charles and Chairs. You can follow us on everything. Follow us on YouTube too. That's what we doing. We on YouTube Live. Follow us on there too, y'all. Subscribe. And thanks to my followers that's on here now. It's not many of y'all, but I appreciate y'all that's on here now. Yes, yes. Y'all see y'all. Come on through. Come on through. Period. So yeah, and another thing, y'all, I wanted to talk about. And this is a serious matter. This is a for real serious matter. How do y'all feel that the transgender community feels about black women?
Well, I know they don't like y'all. A lot of transgenders don't like real women.
Because
Of
they
course,
want to,
they
they
jealous.
Yeah.
can't.
I
Honestly,
I
I
won't
mean,
say
it's not
jealous.
jealousy. I feel like it's like, I mean, it is jealousy though, because it's like they want to be a woman so bad, you know, they see other women around them, and then they see that same woman like growing, you know what I mean,
Okay.
developing more and stuff like that. So they can get jealous. Jealousy is a big factor.
And you said you don't know if it's jealousy.
I don't know
So what do you
if
think it
it's
is?
They want what they can't have. They want to be a woman so much, but when they look at a black woman who's literally all woman, they'll never be able to match up to that.
Mm.
And I'm not saying they to be disrespectful for anyone who's offended.
Yeah.
That's
And
how
you feel like that's not true?
I think so.
What do you feel?
They just want to be a woman.
So why do they hate us though?
I don't think they just hate black women. They hate all women.
Right, well why do they hate women then, if that's the case?
Because they want to be a woman.
So it's jealousy.
I don't know. I don't know.
It is. I mean, it's the same concept, I guess. What does that say? What does that say? Can you read that, baby?
everyone wants to be us, but don't want to really be us.
Yeah, that's like the same concept. Everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black. Well, I feel like this. At the end of the day, the reason why I said black woman is because if you notice any portrayal of any gay woman, it's always a black woman. You've never seen a person portrayed to be a white woman.
She said they hate the natural.
Think about it. You've never seen that. You've never seen a white
Yeah,
gay
that's what I
man.
wanted to say. They hate the child natural.
That natural beauty.
And that's okay. That might be, and that's what I'm saying. So that's jealousy. That's envy. So that's where the hate comes
No
from.
amount of plastic surgery.
So do y'all feel like we give them hate?
Nope.
I feel like we do give them hate, and I feel like the hate is towards the wrong people. Because I think that, again, black women, we're so limited. You get what I'm saying? We're so limited, so we get upset when them transgender, when our men like women, when our men are gay, or when they like them transgender women. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this to be true, because I've never dated a man who like that. But I'm just saying,
That's
I
the
think
same thing about black women hating black men dating white women.
For sure. Now I can speak on that for sure. I'm gonna be, hell yeah, that makes me mad. That pisses me the fuck off. You hear me? That pisses me the fuck, because that makes me feel like I'm not better. I'm already, I feel like I'm not better than.
Okay.
But that's something with self. That's something we gotta work on as black women. We gotta get ourselves together.
Okay,
with
so
that.
let me ask this then. Why, when a black woman, you with a white man, is, oh, sis, yeah, you did that, da da da. But when it's a man than a woman,
The same thing what Dr. Umar said, because of the numbers, the way y'all do it at such a higher rate than us. Think about it, we the lowest on the totem pole. Our niggas don't even want us. Think about that. For real, that shit hurt. That's a sick pill to swallow, but y'all act like y'all don't even want us. So for another person to want us, that's a come up. Shit, that girl, that princess bitch. What's her name? Hell yeah, what's her name?
nah,
No, not
Prince
Tiana.
Harry.
The
Prince
white
Harry,
bitch.
Oh,
Baby, they ruined for that girl. And what's so sad is I feel like they should not have rooted for her, because, baby girl, you knew what the fuck that shit was. You knew what that was. You went up dealing with them white folks. And them real white people.
They royalty.
That's royalty. That was crazy.
They sip tea and crumpets.
I'm talking those real white people.
They like the Price
But
Hill
for real,
people.
like those, not Price Hill. Hell yeah.
Price Hill.
I ain't fucking with them people. But yeah, like but I do know that's why the difference is. But I feel the same way. I just feel like for me, it's hurtful. Like we already the low on the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? So when we see a white woman do get a white, it's like, and
So
then the white women, they get the successful good black men. Ooh, baby,
But
I can't get a nigga to pay child support, and this bitch got a nigga that's gonna take care of her 4 kids, her mama, and
Okay, so let's open it up then. It's like, I guess, black men feel like white women don't talk back. They listen. Shut the fuck up and
that's
listen.
true, because that's how it was back
But that's not true. That's not true. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit that niggas made up. That's some bullshit that niggas made up.
I've always heard that.
That's some bullshit that niggas made up. You hear me? Because let me tell you something about these white bitches. Let me tell you something about Becky and Karen. And when did they change Karen, y'all? Because her name is Becky. I don't know where the fuck Karen came from. They done made that up.
So Becky is the white chick that likes black dudes. Karen is the nagging, entitled white woman.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I feel like honestly, I feel like this. I feel like we go for what's easier to us. And if they say that white women deal with more shit, then that's what it is. I can't say that as a black woman, because how would I know? I'm a black woman. You know what I mean? So y'all can only say, you get what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I'm saying from what yeah. I mean, that's what they do. So I don't know necessarily. So do you feel like that's true, or what do y'all feel? You don't know? What do you a black man? Tell us. How is it?
Well, I've never dated a white woman.
Here, let's see.
Just had college experiences, you know. What? I played in snow time too. What?
How that look? No, can't do it that way. Nope. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's cool.
I was just trying to make them so they can see everybody, but they might be able to. Let me see.
We gotta press the thing down there because it's all the way back at the top of the camera.
The comments over here.
Oh.
But yeah, so what else? What's the next? What else y'all want to talk about? What's the y'all? Shut up! Tell me y'all ugly. Or is that old comment? I'm looking at old comment. Maybe you roll up again. Shit.
So Haley, you wouldn't date a white guy at all. Period.
Why?
Because when I was in 4th grade, I liked this white boy, and I remember I had told him, and he said that he don't like black girls, so I just stopped liking white people.
Really? That's true. I get it. That's dramatic. I get it.
Yeah.
That's real.
That hurt. I was like, damn.
The girl told me that in college.
But he was leading me, like, he was FaceTiming me all the time. Like, I had a phone. I had a phone in 4th grade because we would get a phone when I was 10. And so, when I got a phone, like, he would call me and stuff, FaceTime me.
He probably didn't understand. He ain't over there. But I get it. Well, I don't
that's
find
stuff
them
with them, bro.
interesting at all. Like, I don't find them interesting
So
at
have you ever
all.
had any experiences with a white guy?
Me? No. No.
You?
No, but I will.
I don't find them interesting at all. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just don't find. I don't find them interesting.
I don't either. That's what I was just gonna say. I don't really think anything is interesting about white people at all. Like, they don't have any culture.
Well, no, I'm saying like I don't think what, but see, I don't know. Like I don't know. I think like I can't see myself. Well, what can I say? Like what we do?
Yeah, they have nothing in common.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I just don't know what I was, I don't know what I would say or what I would do.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie, like an Asian man, I wouldn't want to date nobody. I wouldn't want to date nobody. But I can see me having, I can see me having something in common with them. Like I want to know about their culture and their history, and you know what I'm saying. I can learn some shit from them. But from a white man, I don't know what I could. You know what I'm saying? I know I can learn some stuff from them. I'm not saying I can't, but I'm saying like, what could we? Like, yeah, I just don't think it's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Like, what am I learning about your history? Like, I
You've
don't.
already learned about
That's a lot. Yeah, so I think it'll be too traumatic for me.
Y'all want the green bean casserole?
I don't even like green bean casserole. I don't like casserole.
I really would date an Asian boy.
A Hispanic dude, an Asian dude,
I would date
Indian dude. Yeah, I can. I mean, I wouldn't date any of them, but I would give them a chance if I had to.
I definitely would date.
Just like the pink one.
Not pink. Yeah, I don't know. I just think, I ain't with that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not interested. What y'all think? Okay, what else y'all want to talk about? Yeah, we just shitting on here. We just wanted to get on live and give y'all a little, push that up. Why they keep calling? What's these people that just keep calling? Yeah, that's stupid. I don't like that. No, first of all, I hate talking on the phone. I really hate talking on the phone so much. Like, if it's textable, text me. Do not call me. If it's textable, text me. Okay? Oh, y'all know.
But CJ, you dated white women before. What do you mean? I would thought you liked green bean casserole. CJ is my boy. He had a whole white girl.
Sure.
YouTube, we are on Facebook Live too. So we're on YouTube Live and we're on Facebook Live. And I really want to get on Instagram Live.
Instagram.
Hey, not somebody laugh. What y'all laugh at? So what else y'all want to talk about, y'all? What else y'all want to talk about?
Hey, YouTube, why is black women so
What's that
aggressive?
say? Why are black women so aggressive? I feel like, what do you mean by, no,
Facebook,
no.
Facebook, why black women so aggressive?
Or
Why do you mean by
headstrong.
aggressive?
That's
No,
a stereotype.
headstrong
I
and
think that's
aggressive.
the stereotype.
Headstrong and aggressive are two different things. I want you to be headstrong. I don't want you to be aggressive. Like you a woman, be feminine.
That's a stereotype.
It's not.
Yes,
It's not. And I'm gonna tell you it's not because you didn't say it before. Y'all
It's not.
had to be aggressive.
Let me say this. I'm gonna be honest, which was a hard truth for a lot of black women to admit, but it is. We are over aggressive. But again, my little cousin just said it. It's a taught behavior. Like I know I've told it. If y'all follow me on YouTube or follow me on any of my social medias, I let y'all know why I was so afraid to let people know I was going through depression because of what I've come from. You know what I mean? I've never seen weak women. All the women I come from, all the women I've seen, they always been strong. So, you know what I mean? We've always had to be strong. So that's what we saw. So we've always had to take initiative first. We always had to, you know what I mean? So I think that black women are so aggressive because black men are so weak.
Oh, hell no.
That's the truth. That's my truth. I feel like black women are so aggressive because black men are so weak. And that's a sad truth. I hate to admit that, but that's what it is.
See, look, I feel like black men are weak.
And you see, listen, y'all see how they took their feelings and put their feelings in that. You heard him say, "Oh hell, nah," and he's like, "Hold on, I know we're aggressive, and I think we're wrong aggressive. We're too aggressive, but I think it's because black men.
I said hell no because my fiance not aggressive at all. That's just
we gonna quit talking for self. We talking for a whole. So when we talk, we ain't gonna say about ourselves.
Okay,
so talk about for a whole.
Okay, so for a whole,
black men and black women.
Black men weak because the black women baby them like they mamas do.
Talk about it.
If y'all want to say we weak, y'all let us be
we
weak.
raise you.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all let us be weak.
That's a fact.
Because majority of the time the woman is working while the man's doing him. And y'all allow it. That's my thing.
Now I do feel like black women, that's a good thing, y'all, because I do want to talk about this accountability. I feel like black women don't take a lot of accountability, and I feel like we don't take a lot of accountability because we don't know how. Because I feel like a lot of times, think about this. And I'm going to use myself and my son, for instance. If my son becomes this famous football player, I raised him. I did this, I did that. You get what I'm saying? But if he come this no good ass nigga, it's because his daddy wasn't there. You know what I mean? So it's like a catch-22. Like, damn, you know what I mean? And I feel like we need to take accountability for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I raised him, and I'm going to take responsibility for the good and the bad. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I feel like at the same time, though, let me bring it back. Let me also say this. I feel like black women, we have to be aggressive because of that, though. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't have anybody else. Like, who gonna be there?
But then
I'm the mama, the daddy, the sister, the cousin. I got to do everything, so I have to be. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that too. So why is it when y'all do find a strong man, as y'all say, y'all run him away?
Because we don't know how.
I don't want him. He a square. He ain't. You know what I'm saying?
That's a factor. That's a factor.
He ain't a drug dealer. Or he ain't out here killing people. So I don't want him.
I
just
can't
have
speak.
a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah. You gotta be
there
rich.
when you want to be
You gotta
there.
spoil you.
Oh, y'all speak on it. Oh, people comment. Read these comments. I don't know. I can't speak on all this because I'm not that kind of a woman, but I do feel like their points are valid. I know that's a real thing, especially in our community. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of times that we do what our environment. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why we want that, because I know in high school, you do want now that I think, you want the popular dude. You want the dude that everybody wants. You get what I'm saying? You don't want the lame dude. Like, you lame. What the fuck I want to do with this lame nigga? Like, that's how you feel.
And everybody who thought like that in high school got 6, 7 kids on Section 8 and bald headed. How about that?
He coming from a hurt place. He like, now, look at you now, type
what?
shit. Damn.
I wasn't lame. I'm about to get married. So
Are you bragging?
I am.
That's so mean. He is the devil, y'all. That was so mean. It's like I was.
But no, seriously, no. I don't think so.
But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know why that's a factor, but I do think that's.
Okay, so here's another hot button for me. Black people kick that. You got to get out of here at 18, with no setup, no job, no nothing. And everybody be like, well, this white boy, he was gold what is it? Gold spoon fed, whatever it is, on the gold spoon, whatever y'all say. About the white
With
people.
gold spoon.
Yeah, how they set up. That's because they don't kick their kids out till they 40.
Now, let me say this. I don't agree with 40 part, but I do think that's some bullshit that we kick our kids out at 18. But I also feel like in the black community, unfortunately, even if we didn't kick our kids out at 18, the way the household is set up, bitch, I want to leave this motherfucker anyway. Personally. I'm just saying, because I couldn't wait. I'm talking about as soon as I turned 17, I was up out. You hear what I'm saying? I didn't want to deal with my family. Get me the fuck up out of here. Let's be honest. It's so much trauma in our shit that happens like that. So a lot of us, we don't want to be in that motherfucker anyway. I mean, let's be honest. That's the truth. We don't want to be in this shit. My son told me, what the fuck I want to leave here? And that's the way you want it. Like, for real. Like, shit, I'm getting my credit good. By the time I leave, I'm going to be able to go get a wife, get a house, all that. Credit A1. I messed up my credit before I was 21. My shit was wah-wah. Like, for real. So, yeah, that's why. But I don't know why parents do it. I know I'm not doing it, and I'm not doing it because I don't want my child to feel like he has to. You know, a lot of us go home and we mess up, and we don't want to go back home. Again, I'm speaking from my own experiences. You don't want to go home, so when you mess up, you handling shit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You doing shit by yourself. I don't want my son to feel like that. If my son mess up, my daughter mess up, I want them to feel comfortable coming home. You know what I mean? If they have to.
I left at 18.
Why did you leave at 18?
It's Nika.
Like I said, I know it's a lot of trauma. A lot of people don't want to be at home with their families. A lot of people don't want to deal with to deal with the shit. I left home because I didn't want to, my mom and my dad didn't raise me, and I didn't want to deal with the extra shit that came with me being raised. I just couldn't wait to be on my own and have my own family. I'm a firm believer. If you ain't come from a good family, not saying that I didn't, but if you didn't come from a good family, make sure a good family comes from you. So I was like, let me get up out of this shit and figure this shit out myself the way I want it to be, because I didn't like a lot of shit that was, so that's what I did. I couldn't wait to move. Like, I had my plan from 10th grade. I knew what I was going to do. In 10th grade, I knew the day I was going to leave, met office, all that. I knew what I was going to do, just because I was ready to do it. So, yeah. But I don't want my son to feel like he has to be pressured to leave. I want him to feel like he got his life. You know what I mean? Because at 18, y'all, you don't know shit.
And I guess they feel like they want to leave because the parents were like, well, oh, you 16, go out and get a job, help pay these bills. So I got to worry about bills and school.
That's the problem. Now, now that's deep. Now, that's deep.
And then get mad when we drop out of school
You gotta
because
work.
you got to work. I didn't want to work no 8 hours and then go to school for no damn 8 hours. Pick or choose.
Well, I ain't gonna say it's not possible. I'm not gonna say it's not possible because I know some. Matter of fact, I know somebody who left it again. I know somebody who left the house at 15. She left that motherfucker at 15 years old and was out on her own.
Because she wanted to. I'm talking about for the parents that say, 18, you're done.
Right.
Out of
And
here.
for real, I don't know, but I don't think she wanted to. I think it was more so that she couldn't take. I was there and she couldn't take care of me and her at the time. So she was pushed out to, you know what I mean? So she's like, all right, I gotta go do what I gotta do. That's what it was for real. It wasn't because she wanted to. You know? But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we shouldn't have to
But
do
the parents who do it is a lot of parents who do that. Now I do know. I remember I was in school and I was working at Kroger's, and y'all, I never had to give my money to nobody. My little check was my check. But it was people that I worked with. They used to have to get a mama. Wow, now that I think about it, they used to have to get a mama money.
for bills.
But like yeah, you know, our little Kroger check was shit, y'all. We got paid on Thursday.
I was making $6.10.
Yeah, you wasn't getting paid a little bit nothing, but some of them get.
I thought I was rich as hell.
I used to stack my money. I used to get my nails done and shit.
Not me.
What you used to do with your money?
Bullshit phone, electronic.
Just waste your shit. Just do what shit with it. But it is kids. I do remember kids, they used to have to give half of their money to their mom. Now let me say this. Now I do take half of my son's money, but let me say, I put half of it as savings. I don't spend it.
Girl say, yeah, that's different. You setting him up if he wanted to leave at
Do some
18.
shit. Yeah. Now I'm saying
We gotta go half on electric bill.
That's sick. How you feel about that?
About paying it off?
Yeah,
You know, like
as a
paying
kid, you
bills
have to
at
pay
the
bills.
like you in high school right now.
Well, I feel like, because now that I'm in high school, like, I pay my own phone bill. Like, I pay for stuff that I want.
Yeah, that's
That's
different. That's different.
I don't pay for bills, though. No. That's,
How would you feel if your mom would be like, you know what, I need
I
you to
probably
pay?
wouldn't feel no type of way. Like, I would probably just do it. Because
But
I'm not
that's-
living there, though.
Okay, so,
Because you know
but your
it's
mom
different.
though, your mom is different
Yeah,
though.
your
Like,
setup's different.
if she will go out and get it before she even asks you.
Before she
Yeah,
asks
you
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you know if she asking you,
it's a problem.
it's a
So I
problem.
would
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm talking about for the motherfuckers that the mama tell them rent $650.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah, I probably,
Come in with $325 or you gotta get out.
Yeah, I could, and that's the thing too, and that's crazy
And that's
because that's
real
the
life.
thing, that's a real life thing. I couldn't imagine that. I've never had to. I've been working since I was 13, and my money has always been my money. You know what I mean? My money has always been my money. I've never had to pay no bills.
except for gas.
I've never
money,
had.
though. That's what I got.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My brothers used to pay my gas money. I didn't even do that. I ain't pay for shit. When I tell you I was set, you hear me? Set. I was set, y'all. I'm talking about my best years of my life were from 15 to 17. I was set. You hear me? If I could be 17 for the rest of my life, all my life, what? I'll be 17, y'all. What? I don't got a drink or nothing. I'm cool on all that.
I didn't have to pay no bills, y'all. I'm just talking.
Oh yeah, cause niggas been a oh, shit, you be paying. I heard
My
about you.
mama called me like, so you gotta pay. Oh, damn.
I ain't got to pay no bills either.
What I paid is what I wanted to pay. I paid my own cell phone bill though, and I stole people minutes.
What else y'all want to talk about? What else we talking about, y'all? YouTube. What else we talking about? What y'all want to talk about?
That's in the background, baby.
That is so funny. Y'all see my candle? Y'all see how it's just look at the flow. It's just slow flowing. It just flows.
It's elegance.
Let's talk about black business. Let's talk about how I'm just now realizing this, y'all.
Let's
and
talk
this is
about y'all
crazy.
scammers. Y'all going to jail.
Who?
Them PPP scammers,
I don't want them to. I don't want none of them to go to
they
jail.
want their money
I
back.
do not want y'all to go to jail.
April 15th, they indicted 209 people.
That's crazy. I'm trying to figure out though, like, what makes anybody feel like these people giving you free
Free money! Give them
What
$20,000 back. Give them that money back.
What make no for real? Like, motherfuckers who ain't got business is really
People are not
obliged.
smart.
That's not smart at all. And then we want to say it's the white man holding us down. You signed that goddamn contract to get that $20,000.
It's only because they hear about the money. They don't hear about
But okay, I get that too. I get all of that hearing about it. But my problem is where Where is it free though? Like you think it's no consequence? Like you just got to sign up and get this money?
Yeah, that's what you think.
Like that's not normal.
don't-
I'm not fucking with
You
none
hear
of
about
that.
old girl who started a whole GoFundMe to pay it back? Cause she got 2 kids and she ain't got no
I
money.
think she was on Charlamagne made her
Yeah,
Donkey of the
don't
Day.
get it. What? And people giving money though. People giving her money to pay it back to $20,000. You got $20,000 from them. Anybody get $20,000 plus? Ain't no guarantee you gonna pay the people back.
YouTube, what y'all saying? YouTube.
Who's that? Who's that?
They already
One more
know.
person to join.
Okay. You can't see the candle. She said we can't see the candle. Oh shit.
The candles?
Look at all these comments. We can't even read them. Amos, I need you to read these.
Just you can't see the candles?
You be going out too quick.
You can't see the number, but look at all these. They come from TikTok. They just be coming. That's crazy. Oh shit.
What they saying?
I don't know. We'll have to read them afterwards. Can't read them all. It'd be too fast.
Yeah, they be blinking off too
It'd
fast.
be
Sorry,
too fast.
y'all.
Sorry, y'all. We trying to get the comments and stuff together. We gonna have to figure it out another way.
Can I watch it from your channel? Cause you not.
Yeah. We right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh. Turn it down,
You
man.
gonna put me as the
Tell them to be
thumbnail?
quiet. Yeah, you definitely don't. Yeah.
Can you turn it down the TV? Cause it's gonna turn on.
Yeah.
India.
It ain't over next to you.
Let me smell it.
Damn. Look at. Oh, it ain't loud.
Ew, I look
I do want that.
I look so good.
All right, y'all. Listen, YouTube, go on my Instagram page because we're about to go live on Instagram now because that's where I'm trying to promote and stuff at too. I appreciate y'all coming on this live. Y'all know this is my first time doing live. Well, my second time doing live. The first time it was kind of like a little emergency or whatever. But yeah, so go to Charles and Cherish on Instagram right now, please. Until next time. Thank you guys. Bye.
So good.
How you know?